Right, let's do a review of this. It's a Gorenje Uselogic condenser dryer with steam, which would have made this quite advanced for the time. Because to be honest, there isn't that many steam dryers on the market. There never has been. Even back when this was out, there was sort of like this, the Electrolux Ironade, and Bosch did one as well. So yeah, this is quite impressive for the day. It's now, I bought it and fixed it. It just wasn't pumping up the water. However, it is a little bit more confusing than say the Ironade for the steam, which I'll show you. But the biggest issue is you can't find an instruction manual anywhere on the internet for this model. This model is the D82426, the Steamtech. But there's no manual, so I can't actually state what every cycle does, or at least truthfully. Because of course the manual does say what every cycle does, and I haven't used every cycle yet. But at least I can have an educator guess on what every cycle does. So let's have a look then. Right, to open the door, you push here. And then the door instantly drops down. Yeah. And inside we have got our, if we turn the machine on, a drum light. How's that? Right, we've also got two filter system here. We've got our main filter in the door, which you actually just lift that up, scrape it. Then this is our secondary filter, which you also scrape there as well. Nice big drum. That is really big actually. That is 117 litres. The only thing that compares to that is a Miele. I'm sure 5 kilo pre-spun at 1000 RPM is going to fit nicely in there, and it does quite easily. Pull it down, and then behind there, pull that down, and we've got our condenser, which you need to take out and clean regularly, as instructed. This is our air intake for the cooling fan. Our water drawer is here. Take it out and then take it over to the sink, and then you pull this to drain it. It is a bit of a pain to empty it fully because this isn't at the end or anywhere. So yeah, we've always got water inside. But there is something interesting that you need to be shown. And that's this. It's a little filter that you need to take out and clean every now and then. You see, this is the return water that goes back down into the tank. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how the water gets into the steam generator. But I do have a theory on that. You see, at the bottom, where the water collects before it sends it up to this tank, the pump can actually send water via another tube. So, it is likely that when this pump spins one way, it sends it up to this tank. When it spins the other way, it fills the steam tank up. To be fair, I've never used it. I've never used the steam, and the likelihood is it probably doesn't work anyway. Anyway, top dead position is 0. Off. Turn it one way. Turn it this way. We've got cotton. Max load is, a full load is 8 kilos. And the time is for pre-spun at 1000 RPM. The faster spin speed, the shorter it's going to be. We have extra dry, sort of cupboard dry, hanger dry, so this should still just about dry it. And then it says easy iron / iron dry, which is going to leave your clothes rather damp. Now nicely they give you little water reminders like that. Sun, sun, water, water. So yeah, you know, you should know that it gets more damper. Then you got synthetics. Max load is going to be probably no more than a half, so probably 4 kilos. Still drying on high heat though, I think. And then you've obviously got extra dry and cupboard dry. That makes sense. Then we've got wool, which is 10 minutes long. So this will be a finishing cycle, a bit like a mealer. So it applies a little bit of heat to fluff up your woolens. So you have to dry your woolens naturally, then finish them off in this dryer when they're sort of basically dry. Mix is obviously going to be made for cottons and synthetics. So max load of a half. It's probably more likely to run the sort of extra dry setting. So you get all fabrics dried. Then we've got time drying, obviously at 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half. Then we've got XL. No idea, because it's got no manual. Probably made for drying a single duvet or some pillows, maybe. Then we've got jeans, which is made for drying a half load. It's the same time as mix, though. Yeah, so jeans will probably run at extra dry setting. Then you got sportswear, also exactly the same time, for probably the same amount of washing. Then you got baby, which is 90 minutes. I presume that baby, somewhere in the manual, is probably going to say about 2 kilos, run it, and it should get a hygiene dry rating. Then, that way, possibly. Then we've got steam, but I'm going to go from here. Obviously, we've got cottons, mix, and refresh. So these just use steam only. Max load, I have no idea, but it's probably going to be no more than probably about 2 kilo for any of these. Then we've got shirts, is 50 minutes. This is special because what this will do is dry the shirts first and then apply steam at the end. Yeah. So shirts is probably made for drying 1 or 1.5 kilos, probably like 5 to 7 shirts. Just a guess. Right, we've also got a start delay of 24 hours. Yeah, if you press and hold, it doesn't do anything. Or 23 hours. And we've also got the lower temperature button, which of course increases the time, but it dries at a lower temperature. Although it looks like the option doesn't get carried over when you turn the dial, it cancels it. But as we can see, it's available on most programs. Interesting, it only adds about 10 minutes on the sportswear, so sportswear must dry at a lower temperature anyway. Right. We're doing cottons, we want them dried. And then we got start pause. Press start, drying will go solid. You can hit start pause and drying will start flashing again, but at a different rhythm look. This is so you've got a steady pulse, which means it's ready to start a program. Solid, which means that it's in drying motion, and then this sort of double flash, which means that you've paused it. Once the machine has finished the cycle, it will go into end mode / anti-crease. I will let this run the entire stage so we can see how long the program is. Then we'll have clean filter and empty container lights will also light up as well to remind you. They will also light up at any point if the airflow either becomes too restricted or the tank, if the bottom float switch floats up. We've also got a channel lock by pushing these two buttons. Right, go empty the bottle. Ooh, they're nicely dried as well. Right, all done. So we're going to give this out of 10 then. Bit hard to judge because I haven't actually used the steam function. Don't know how well that functions. However, just on drying alone, it's pretty good. It works, it senses well. Isn't too slow. It's very well built. I do like the buttons, they all push really nicely, and the dial and stuff like that. The only downside of that is the spout. It's not going to get all the water out at the time. A bit annoying. Design wise, it's absolutely fantastic. And it was a lot cheaper than the equivalent Electrolux or Bosch. So it's going to get a nice 9 out of 10. How about that? I do like it. It's staying with me for now. We did do a touch version that matched the 2K that I've got, but it's like anything, trying to get hold of one in the UK is probably going to be never. In fact, trying to get hold of a normal Gorenje in the UK is really hard. The fact that I stumbled across this and it was local to me was a bonus, because while occasionally one of, not necessarily the Steam version, but the normal version will come up, it's never near to me. But it is rare when they do come up. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Do you like this machine? I want to know. Let me know what you think down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'll see you in another review. So, bye for now.